welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my monthly first impression video, and it's going to be on this product right here. So it's the Ordinary Serum Foundation. That's lightweight serum formula. I have this in 2.1p, which is a medium pink undertone. I hope this is my shade. Unfortunately, it's not offered in any of the stores that I have seen so far. So that's why I was basing this on whatever I saw off the internet through the Serum website. They do offer in 21 different shades. It is a light to medium coverage is what it claims. On the back of the box it says it's a serum texture natural coverage foundation that softens undesirable hues and visibly reduces imperfections. So I did get this for $6.70 Canadian. Which is quite a reasonable price where I get 30 milliliters worth of product. Hello, that's pretty good, I would say, because most of the foundations I believe are roughly about that amount anyways, but hard for you to find a good one that offers a very reasonable price. So I went onto the website and see what else it claims. It states that it is alcohol-free, oil-free, nut-free, vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, and cruelty-free. Wow, that's a lot of claims, I would say. So what got me into trying this out is one, the reasonable price, and two, a lot of YouTubers that I watch and even bloggers that I follow have tried this out. So I'm like, you know what, I am very eager to pick this one up myself and try it out, and of course, film a first impression with you guys. So let's zoom up close. Alright, now that you guys are up close, you guys can tell that I only have lipstick on, and I did my eyes and eyebrow, didn't do anything else. I just put on moisturizer. And this is how the, I guess, serum foundation looks like. I'm actually going to put a primer on half of my face. I picked up the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer, which I've tried before. It's pretty good, actually. It retails for about $4.90, also on the Serum website, which I thought not bad, considering Serum actually offered free shipping over $35, which is quite reasonable considering the fact that most of their products aren't super expensive either. Anyways, I'm gonna be putting on this primer on this half of my face. Now that I have primer on this side of my face and nothing on this side, I'm going to pump a bit of this serum onto the back of my hands. Ooh, it's quite watery. I took 2 pumps, as you guys can tell. Right here, it actually runs down. I'm going to be using a beauty blender and probably apply it all over my face, because that's normally what I use anyway, so I thought this would be a great, ooh, it's super pigmented. And I might have took a little too much. So I guess 2 pumps was a little too much. So I gave it a minute to pretty much settle into my skin, and I did notice that it did oxidize a little, because when I first applied it on, I'm like, this shade might be a little too dark for my liking. I do know my full coverage one that I picked up is actually 1 shade lighter, so maybe that will work out a lot better, but this is the Serum foundation, so I picked it up in 2.1, which is slightly dark, but I did notice that it oxidized a bit, so it kind of did match up with my skin. I did notice that certain redness areas, it did cover that, but of course you still can see my freckles here as well, which is fine, because I do like that, you know, that light coverage, light to medium coverage. This is only 1 layer, and I did use 2 pumps, which was quite a bit for my face. I would say 1 pump will probably do the trick. So I'm gonna try to check in with you guys like halfway. Currently, right now, it is 10:16 in the morning. I'll try to check in with you guys halfway. If not, I will check in with you guys towards the end of the day. So I am back to give you guys my final thoughts on this serum foundation from The Ordinary. Sorry I wasn't able to do a midday check-in, as I've been out actually all day until now, because I decided to come home to freshen up before I head out for dinner and probably do some touch-up if needed. So currently right now it is 5:27, so it's like early evening or late afternoon for some of you guys, whatever you like to consider that. So I've had this foundation on for a good, I would say 7 hours, 7 solid hours. I've been out, I had dim sum, I went out for a stroll, I went to the mall, so you know what? I don't know if dust, you know, caught some of this foundation. So anyways, let me zoom in and give you guys a close-up. So now that you guys are up close, this side of my face had primer and this side of my face didn't. I found that this side of my face that didn't have primer, some of it actually started to rub off a little. And whereas this side, it still looked quite fresh. Areas where I was dried, such as here, I have a dry patch, it kind of did accentuate, so I'll probably have to do some touch up before I head out later. But aside from that, I still think it looks pretty good. As you can tell, I didn't blend too well because this area is still not covered. It's like there's a line. So that was my bad. And of course, the shade is a little dark for my skin. I'm more of, I guess, a lighter shade than I am of a medium shade. But yeah, so this is how it looks like. Overall, I still think this is a quite affordable foundation out there, like for $6.70 Canadian for like a 30 milliliter worth of a product, which is quite normal for a foundation anyhow. And the fact that it offers like 21 different shades, so you can always mix and match to get the right shade for yourself. Like for me, I will probably have to purchase a lighter shade and probably mix the two to get a better version of this versus right now. Maybe the camera doesn't capture it, but it is darker than my natural, I guess, skin. It might work a lot better for me if I was a bit more tanned in the summertime, but wintertime, I'm definitely not gonna reach out for this other if I mix the two. With that being said, because it's a serum foundation, I do feel like it is slightly hydrating, at least the side with the primer. It still looked quite fresh after 7 hours. The side that didn't have primer, it did rub off a little, but that was also because, you know, I've been rubbing my nose today and so forth. So that is my thought on it. Of course, before I head out, I will still need to touch up. But aside from that, I love how this brand actually doesn't, you know, put a lot of money towards the packaging. It's quite simple. It's a plastic bottle with just a regular pump, and to me, that's all I need. I don't need anything too fancy. I'd rather it be a good product and in a very like average bottle. Then again, of course, for some people, they're probably like, well, that's not attractive for me to go and try out. Yeah. For me, like, I'm attracted to, like, you know, pretty little things as well, but, you know, when I'm going to use it on a day-to-day basis, I'd rather get something that's affordable and actually worthwhile to use. So yeah, anyways, I did buy the full coverage one, so make sure you do come back to this channel next month when I do my monthly first impression, and I'll let you guys know, I guess, my first impression on the full coverage version versus this is the serum version. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if so, remember to give me that thumbs up. I do try to upload 1 to 2 new videos each week, so do subscribe to this channel and turn on that little bell for notification. Anyhow, I shall see you guys in my next one. Bye bye for now.